Good evening. Here is the Lagos State News at 7. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has sworn in the chairman and board members of the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission LASIEC and 3 new permanent secretaries. The chairman of LASIEC is Justice Bola Igigile, and the other members are Mr. Samson Ajibade, Secretary, Mr. Akim Durojaye, Olumide Meteleku, Habib Aileru, and Honorable Oladele Adekoyi. The newly appointed permanent secretaries are Mr. Abdurrafi Fashola, LASIEC Office, Kafayat Sarumi, Office of Sustainable Development Goals, and Abdul Rashid Muriokwala, Motor Vehicle Administration Agency. Speaking at the event held at Lagos House, Ikeja, Governor Sanwo-Olu urged the LASIEC members to bring professionalism, knowledge, and expertise to uphold the integrity of the electoral process, especially in delivering of free, fair local government elections in the state. The governor also enjoined them to leverage technology to enhance efficiency and reliability, and also work with all stakeholders, political parties, and non-governmental organizations. Pledging his administration's commitment to support with resources needed to address challenges. To the newly appointed permanent secretaries, Governor Sanwo-Olu said their appointments are on merit and urged them to uphold the highest standards of ethics, bringing their professionalism to bear by ensuring effective implementation of the Themes Plus agenda of his administration.
Therefore, as you resume and assume this vital position, I charge you with the following responsibility. You owe it to us to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and ethics. We demand of you, you owe it to the service of Lagos. You are new role models for the entire public service. Your conduct, both on and off duty, must reflect those values of integrity and transparency. Accountability must not be far from you. And we believe that these are the minimum, the very minimum that Lagos State expects of you.
Earlier, the head of service body, Agu, represented the new appointees to the governor, describing the appointment of LASIEC members as timely and that of the new permanent secretaries in tandem with the state policy and their commitment, dedication, and loyalty to service.
Therefore, needs to be emphasized that the Lagos State Public Service is fast moving into an era where quality of work done and individual contributions to the development of the state will play a huge factor in determining their recognition and elevation for greater responsibilities. Remember, the reward for hard work in Lagos State is more work.
In their vote of assurance, the chairman LASIEC Bola Igile and Abdurrafi Fashola, on behalf of others, pledged their commitment to delivering their duties effectively.
Together with the 5 electoral commissioners, the executive secretary, and all relevant stakeholders, I pledge to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and accountability in fulfilling our mandate. Our goal is to restore faith in the electoral process and ensure that every vote counts.
And we promise that we'll be very transformative, we'll be very creative and innovative. And honestly, I can assure you that we're going to add value to this resilient mega city, Lagos.
Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has inaugurated another 6 network of roads in Lagos Mainland Local Government, Koshofe, Bariga Local Council Development Area as part of efforts to deliver the dividend of democracy to residents. They are St. Fimbers Road, Asani, Tijani Ashogbon, Jagomolu, Shogbamu. Governor Sanwo-Olu noted that the efforts are about the greater Lagos vision, in line with the first letter of the Themes Plus agenda and the unwavering commitment of his administration to quality living of residents of the state. While pledging to scale up infrastructure in all nooks and crannies of the state, Governor Sanwo-Olu said the newly rehabilitated roads reflect his administration's commitment to urban regeneration and improved connectivity for Lagosians.
what we started about 3 weeks ago, about a month ago, was to go out and strategically hand over combination of roads in different parts of the state. And we did promise when we started that no part of the state will be left behind. In fact, at the risk of making sure that we touch all of the 57 local government and LCDA, we said at the minimum, the whole 20 local government will be impacted, and all of the 5 immediate division will be fully impacted. Just for your confirmation, we've been to Alimosho, Baniduwa connection of roads and
Earlier, Special Advisor to the Governor on Works and Infrastructure, Olufemi Daramola, stated that the opening of the new roads would boost socio-economic activities, increase the value of properties, and improve local businesses as well as access to educational institutions in the area. In their goodwill messages, community leaders appreciated the state government for giving the areas a facelift and requested for the rehabilitation of University of Lagos Road in Akoka to complement the new projects. Our correspondent Adiola Akindele reports that the road networks have solar-powered street lighting systems, service ducts, drainage channels with covered slabs to serve as walkways and median separators, among others. Lagos State Government, in conjunction with the Ministry of Home Affairs, has organized a special Jumat service with the theme Year 2025 Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Speaking during a special prayer, Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat, who was represented by the Lagos State Commissioner for Home Affairs, Ibrahim Layode, said the week-long program of the annual Armed Forces Remembrance Day is celebrated all over the country to honor men and women who lay down their lives to keep Nigeria as one. Layode noted that the state government has donated the sum of 75 million naira and vehicles to the Nigerian Legion. Lagos State Chapter to aid the movement of the Legion within the state. According to the Commissioner, an interdenominational Thanksgiving service will also hold at the Chapel of Christ the Light, Alausa, on Sunday.
The human service is very important to us as it affords us to opportunity to pray to Allah to grant our general freedom to our fallen heroes and to also keep the families they left behind. It is also an avenue to remind us of the need to always be good citizens of our great country, Nigeria.
The Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Lawal Pedro, urged the government at all levels and citizens to keep supporting the Nigerian armed forces as they continue their duties in protecting the country.
Courage to put all their effort in the defense and the support of the Nigerian citizens. So that even if the unfortunate happen, the Nigerian government do not forget them. You can see what Mr. President did of recent to the retired military officers. We must continue to support them. It is not easy, the type of sacrifice they do for Nigerians.
In his vote of thanks, Chief of Staff, Headquarters, 9th Brigade, Nigerian Army, Ikeja, who was represented by Colonel Bashiru Bello, said this move signifies the importance to pray for fallen heroes. And that's it on the State News at 7. But just before we go, remember to always wear your seatbelt when driving. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration reconfigured 6 junction and roundabout, including Allen, Ikotu, Maryland, Lekki, and Aja, and the Traffic Management Intervention Plan? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adibeshi. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.